As I think about my journey to this point, this building, there are relationships that are created in this building that last a lifetime. So this is a dream come true. I'm blessed, honored, I'm humbled to lead this program. I can't wait for the first game when I listen and hear the chant, BU, TLE, R, U, a Bulldog. And I may stop coaching for a second and turn around and say, hell yeah. It's good to be home, and go Dogs.
The LaVall Jordan era at Butler has revved up with 4 wins in Spain as the Bulldogs are back in the States. A former Butler player, he did great things there, and now he's looking to do the same as the head coach of the Bulldogs, and we are with him now. LaVall Jordan joins us on Skype from Indy. Coach, how are you today?
I'm great, John. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How was the trip to Spain?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. We had a wonderful time. 10 days. We saw a lot of sights. Took a lot of tours. Saw a lot of sights. Ate some great meals. Played some basketball as well. But it was an unbelievable experience. Wouldn't trade it.
I got to ask you. You just said you had a lot of good food. What was the best meal?
There was a seafood paella in Barcelona. That was really good. I can't remember the name of the restaurant on the marina, but it was fantastic.
Can you reflect on what going on this trip did for you and your team?
Yeah, it was having getting a job in June, which is a unique time to transition. Usually it's April. The trip really allowed us to connect. We didn't take a ton of people. It was just the team, the coaching staff for the most part. And so got to spend a lot of time, over meals, during the tours or sightseeing, just hearing guys' stories, connecting with them. Those conversations are extremely important as we go down the road because we weren't involved in their recruiting processes. So it gave us a ton of time to get background on our guys and them to get to know us as well. And then we played, playing the basketball games gave us a good evaluation to be able to try to gain some confidence and experiment with positions and things like that in lineups. So it helped us out from the basketball standpoint as well.
As a player, as an assistant coach, you were part of a different time for this program. If you could compare the difference in the program from what it was then to what it is now, what would it be?
Well, I would say, it's the conference is the first thing that is different in terms of the program. The profile of the conference is a big bonus, for Butler, and we're excited about being a part of the Big East. And so that's the one thing. I think Hinkle's changed internally in terms of the facilities, locker room, and things like that have changed due to a lot of support that has come along the way, a lot of success that has happened over the past 2 decades. But the nuts and bolts in terms of the character and the profile of the people around here, the character and the profile of the young men we try to attract and recruit remains the same. A lot of the values are no doubt the same. It's always a connector for guys to be able to come back and see some of the same drills from 19, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and feel like, this is still Butler basketball.
It's well known what this program has done as of late with Brad Stevens and then Chris Holtman. There's such a great track record of success. How do you handle the high expectation level that's been in place for Butler?
Well, I think, the consistent thing around here for many, many years through many coaches is just to do things our way. And that's everyday, way that we live and how we conduct ourselves, how we practice, how we prepare to play and compete. I think from a locker room standpoint, we're going to live the same values, and from an on-the-court standpoint, we're going to play with the same passion. Those have led to great results. For me now in this seat is just to continue doing things the Butler way.
Well, Coach, we've talked a lot of basketball. Let's have a little bit of fun with you. I want to get to know you a little bit, so I'll fire off some questions. When you were playing at Butler, what was on your pregame playlist? What was hot in the music world?
Back then, I would say a little Jay-Z at the time. A little bit of Lil Wayne, I think, had just come on the scene. and then we would kind of slow down with a little Maxwell to just calm down pregame. So there was a peak and then a calm before the actual tip.
You got some time here with the rest of August? You get out and golf a little bit? Have any hobbies or whatever? Family time?
I wish family time. That's this week. Reconnecting. My daughter started school here in Indianapolis area when we were on the trip, and so we start school next Wednesday. So there's not a lot of time to breathe and take a break. We'll be right back at it starting August 23rd, and so trying to take a little time now over the weekend here to breathe and spend some time with the family. Got 3 beautiful daughters and a lovely wife that they help me do what I do, and so I can't wait to just hang out and spend some time and see how the first week of school went.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the 4-0 trip to Spain, on coming back to Butler. I know we're all looking forward to seeing you on the sidelines with your dogs. Thanks so much.
Hey, thanks again, John, for having me. Go Dogs.